do I just want to walk in, or do I just want to like get straight to the food? Because I want to make a pound cake. I've had a taste for a pound cake for like the last 2 weeks, and I've just been like busy, haven't been able to do it. I'm actually busy today, so I'm just gonna throw it together, but I'm making time today because I really have a taste for it. So it's Sunday, I am cooking, just kind of throwing the meal together today. I'm making baked chicken, macaroni and cheese, and we're just gonna do a tossed salad. Might throw in some broccoli with it, but whatever. For dessert, I'm looking forward to dessert. I want pound cake. I'm just excited. I don't know if I want it with ice cream or if I want it with strawberries and Cool Whip. Either way, or if I just want it by itself, but it's going to be delicious. Delicious. So I am going to make some pound cake. So come on with me. I'm going to throw it together real quick, show y'all how I make pound cake, and we're going to eat, baby.
You know who it is. It's Homebody, Trish. Come get with this. It's Homebody.
Alright, so gather your ingredients. These are the things that you will need to make a delicious pound cake. 3 sticks of butter. You can use salted or unsalted. Here, I believe I use salted. You're going to need 6 room temperature eggs. So just take them out the fridge, let them sit out for about an hour or so. 3 cups of flour, 3 cups of sugar, a cup of whole milk or the milk of your choice. You can use 2% almond milk, whatever it is that you want. I use whole milk here. And then you'll need 3 tablespoons of baking powder, 3 to 4 teaspoons of sour cream, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 2 teaspoons of almond extract. Let's get to it. As I was sitting and thinking about making a pound cake, I was thinking about how it's so similar or equal to life in general. So we're not just making a pound cake, we're building something sweet, something intentional, something that's going to take time, but at the end, it will be delicious. And just like every ingredient in this recipe, it has a purpose. So does every choice we make in our life and in our homes. Butter gives the cake its richness. Just like joy gives richness to a home, it's the little luxuries that make life feel abundant. Whether it's fresh flowers on a table or soft lighting in a cozy corner, make sure you dim those lights, make it cozy, make it comfy, get the vibe going. Richness starts with intention. That's the butter. Sugar. It's the sweetness we all need, in cake and in real life. The people we love, the moments we slow down for, the beauty we create, it all adds to the sweetness. During the creaming process, you want to continue to mix the butter and the sugar until it becomes light and fluffy. This right here is 3 cups of sugar, but I add them one by one. I just kind of eye it, doing 1 cup at a time, and then using the hand mixer to just mix it. I normally have it on like a medium high during this process, and I just keep going and adding 1 cup of sugar at a time and mixing it well. Like I said, the goal in this part is to just mix the butter and the sugar together until the mixture is light and fluffy. We're going for light, we're going for fluffy, we're going for delicate. We want life to be light, airy, fluffy, and just enjoy the process. And then we have the eggs. The eggs hold it all together. In life, that's our values, our routines, the rituals that ground us. In design, it's the base layer that ties the space together. Your walls, your color palette, your why. When you're adding the eggs, we're using 6 eggs here. Like I said, they're room temperature, and we want to add them one by one. We do not want to rush the process. In baking, we cannot rush. In baking and in life, we cannot rush the process. Take it slow, take it one by one, be intentional, and add the eggs individually. So just add one by one, mixing in between for about maybe 30 seconds or so, just until the eggs are well mixed, well blended. So do that process for the 6 eggs, like I said, one by one, and the mixture should start to be a little smoother, a little creamier. You can start to see those ribbons in the mixture. This is the fun part. Then, of course, we have the flour. The flour builds the structure. It's like the foundation of a well-designed space or a well-lived life. Start with your base and everything else will rise. Here we have 3 cups of flour. You're going to add them one by one. So I'm just eyeing it because I make this cake all the time. So I'm not using a measuring cup here, but it's about 1 cup of flour and you just blend it. And just be sure that you're not adding all the flour at once. You want to take it slow, go through life, blend this cake, take your time, enjoy the process. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Do it slowly. Do it slowly. So we're doing 1 cup of flour, not 3 cups at a time. We're going to do 1 cup at a time. Adding all the flour at once would be similar to trying to conquer 25 tasks. You cannot do them all at once or you will be overwhelmed, overstimulated, and the product will not be good. So as we're adding the flour, we're also going to add the 1 cup of milk. So we're going to break up those 3 cups of flour 1 cup at a time, and then break up the milk also about 1/3 of the milk. One cup of flour and then add about 1/3 of milk and then mix that together. Again, it's going to get creamier. You can see those ribbons again, and just add 1 cup of flour, 1/3 milk until that's done. And then you do see my bowl. This is my favorite bowl to make this pound cake in, but I really need to invest in a larger one so I don't make a mess. But this one gets the job done, so y'all know my theory. If it ain't broke, I'm not going to fix it. Okay, after the flour is well mixed, go ahead and add the 3 tablespoons of sour cream. Sour cream is not a necessity when making pound cake, but I like to add it to mine. It just gives that extra razzle dazzle to the cake. And, you know, just in life, sometimes life can be a little mundane, and I feel like sour cream just moistens it. It adds moisture, it makes it fluffy, and yeah, that's what the sour cream does. So if you like your cake to be really, really, really dense, hold off on the sour cream. But if you like that in between, that good balance in life, add 3 tablespoons. Last but not least, we're going to add the 3 tablespoons of baking powder and a teaspoon of salt. And then we're going to add that flavor. We have to add the flavor. The pound cake without flavor is just like life without living. You understand? So I'm adding vanilla and almond extract, but you are free. This is the part where you add your signature. This is you. This is your flavor. Maybe it's that bold gallery wall that you like in your house, or it's the way you style your kitchen. In life, that's this flavor. It's your voice. It's your vibe. So don't be afraid to show up fully. You can use lemon, you can use pumpkin, whatever represents you, whatever flavor you're going for in life. This is where you want to show off. I like to add 2 tablespoons of 2 separate flavors, but if you're just using one flavor, you may want to add 4 or 5 tablespoons because you want that flavor to actually penetrate the mixture. You want to be able to smell it. Like as you're mixing it right here at this stage, if you can't smell it, it's not enough. If you can't see it, it's not enough. You understand me? So add your flavor in this stage, and I added 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract and 2 tablespoons of almond extract, and just spin it. You're gonna mix that in probably for like another minute or 2. At the end, you should definitely be able to see those ribbons. It should be like a nice creamy smooth texture, and that's that. When you mix it all together, sometimes it may not look like much at first. It can be messy. You see how the mixture was splattering everywhere when I was mixing it, but you just have to trust the process. Just like designing a home or chasing a dream, things come together in time. At this stage, you want to grab your cooking pan and just have like maybe a tablespoon of butter and just rub it all over the pan, so that this part is just so it's not sticky. Just so you're able, at the end, you're able to pull it out with ease. So yeah, just rub the butter all over the bottom of the pan. I use the pan that has like 2 parts, so I like to really kind of get that butter up in the crevice so that the cake doesn't spill out. And then just add some flour. This is going to help it to not stick to the pan. And again, I did the same thing with the flour. I like to kind of get it really up in that crevice of the pan so that the cake doesn't leak out. But yeah, get the pan well coated, and then we are ready to add the mixture. So this is the part where we wait. We put all of our ingredients into this mixture. It was well thought out. We planned, we designed the life that we wanted, and now we wait. This is the growth. This is the rise. This is the success, the beauty. It all takes time. Sometimes the magic happens in the quiet when no one is watching or running because we don't want our cake to fall. Trust that what you've poured in will rise. Set your oven to 375 and let this cake cook for about 45 to 55 minutes. Typically around that 45-minute mark, I like to open the oven and just stick like a sharp knife or something very, very small into the cake. And if it comes out clean, the cake is done. And there it is. It's simple, beautiful, and made with care. Just like a well-loved home, just like a life designed with purpose. Serve it with love, share it with others. That's what makes it truly sweet.
Trish does vlogging. Trish does design. Stop by